This is the demonstration of antenna setup and installation as per the CBFEWS installation manual. In this, we are going to place the antenna mounting bracket into the setting and screw it with the screws and washers provided. We now secure the screws with the sliding wrench. These are the brackets being mounted for the pole. Fit the adjustable bracket to the antenna with the screws. Secure the bracket to the antenna align the main hole and secure it tightly, whereas the second one needs to be rotated during the alignment of the antenna. Repeat the same at the other end of the antenna also. Attaching the brackets to the antenna is now completed. Now this can be mounted to a pole and tightly secured. We now mount the antenna to the pole and secure all the bolts and nuts properly. Now fasten the cable to the antenna and seal it properly with the waterproof tape. Sealing the joint by using waterproofing tape will protect the joints from any sort of water and water related leakages. Cover the joint with the electric tape again. This layer of tape will help by providing the UV protection. The antenna can be slided up and down as being shown now to align it with properly to that of the data upload unit and the data acquisition unit. Look at the connection cover on the back side of the panel. Open the connection cover and connect it with the wire to the connection point. Ensure to connect the positive terminal of the wire to the positive end of the connection point, and likewise with the negative terminal of the wire to the negative point of the connection panel. This is the locally manufactured bracket for solar panel. Attach the bracket to the solar panel to be mounted and aligned for the purpose of recharging the batteries. Now, the solar panel for data upload unit is mounted on a stable vertical plane with specialized angle bracket facing towards the maximum solar radiation time. The holes are drilled on the wall and solar bracket is screwed into it by using the anchor bolts. Ensure the foundation is leveled before installing the tipping bucket. Remove the cone from the base by rotating the base until the latches on the cone line up with the latch opening in the base, and then lifting the cone away from the base. Insert the cable through the hole at the base. Secure the cable with the cable gland. Place the tipping bucket base on the top of the stand plate and securely screw it with the nuts and bolts. Use the built-in bubble level to ensure tipping bucket is leveled by adjusting the nuts and bolts. Carefully cut and remove the plastic tie which holds the tipping spoon in place during shipping. Place the cone back onto the base by putting the latches on the cone into the latch opening in the base and rotating the cone clockwise until the latches lock into its place. Place the debris screen pointed end up into the cone. Align the locking grooves with the locks inside the cone and turn to lock the screen in place. To use the bird spikes, insert one spike in each socket around the rim of the cone. We are going to demonstrate the assembling of the data upload unit. First, we are going to insert the SIM card inside the data upload unit. For this, unplug all the connections from the receiver cover. Unscrew the 4 screws on either sides of the receiver cover. Carefully lift the back end of the cover and pull it slightly. Be careful with radio antenna connector port while lifting the cover. Locate the SIM card holder on the front face of the GSM module. Pull backwards on the holder to unlock it. Flip over the holder to expose the groove for the SIM card. Slot the SIM card into the groove pass of the holder. Flip the holder back into the position. Gently press the holder and push upwards to lock the holder and SIM card in place. Lift the back end of the cover and push it with the radio antenna connector port aligned to the cover. Then screw the cover securely. Flip the data upload unit box towards the right. Locate the holes and insert the cables of the siren securely. Screw the siren to the box. Insert the wires to the connector. Ensure the polarity of the wire as indicated on the cover. Insert the glands in the hole at the bottom of data upload unit. Unscrew the bracket clamp. Uncover the duct. Insert radio antenna cable and tipping bucket cable through the gland to the left. Connect the radio antenna connector to radio antenna port after completing the antenna setup. Insert the tipping bucket wire to the connector. Connect the tipping bucket connector to the tipping bucket port on the PCB. Connect the data logger connector to the connector port on the PCB. Connect two GSM module connectors to the GSM port on the printed circuit board. Connect the LCD screen connector to the LCD port on the PCB. Connect the siren connector to the siren port on the PCB. Connect the power connector to the power port of the circuit. Now cover the duct with the wires properly set inside in their respective position. Place the battery and connect it to the battery terminals. Ensure the polarity while connecting the batteries.
Black wire to the negative, red wire to the positive.
Info LED of the charge controller must turn green. Insert the solar panel through the gland in the middle and connect it to the solar charge controller. While connecting the cables, ensure the polarity. Pull out the GSM antenna cable through the gland at the right. Screw the GSM antenna clamp on the right side of the box and connect the antenna with the GSM antenna cable. The holes are drilled on the walls and the data upload unit is screwed into the wall by using anchor bolts. Turn the power switch on. The green power LED turns on. Disconnect the power connector immediately if the reverse red LED glows. Observe the LCD screen to verify a welcome statement being displayed on the screen. Then after, proceed to complete setup of data acquisition unit.